care. It's something that is very important to me, and I'm raising it in relation to this locality. Area-specific work is really important, like massively important. Thanet, historically, as a professional working here, or someone growing up here, Thanet always suffers when it comes to top-down reorganisation. We always do, because we have very, very specific needs. We have generally a very deprived population. We have a population that often has multiple needs, either socially or medically. I think all professionals in this room can agree on that. And when we do get national programmes, such as extending GP hours, this must happen across the whole of the country, the area-specific stuff that needs to be in place quite often isn't there. And from an educational point of view, I don't know if anybody remembers the National Challenge. Everybody had to hit at least 30% A star to C. For Thanet, we have grammar schools. They take 20 to 30% from the top. So all schools that weren't grammar schools in this area suffered hugely because a national programme appeared that said, you've all got to hit this target, regardless of whether it's relevant. So my issue in relation to continuity of care here is that we might introduce extended hours, but extended hours to this particular population don't mean anything without continuity of care. If you're not seeing the same GP and you have multiple issues, it doesn't matter whether you can see another GP, it doesn't matter if you can see another nurse. You have to be seeing the person who knows your history, and that's specific to this area. So, although on paper, being able to see people whenever you like sounds wonderful, for Thanet, it doesn't work unless everything else is in place around it. And I know that local practices at the moment are talking about combining in order to cover those hours, which means you could be seeing somebody who's from a completely different practice, who's never seen you before. So I want to know that if we are extending hours, that actually means something for here. Okay, ready?
Thank you. Hold that.